Yo, 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 what's good? It's your boy Wilson. You watching EmceeTV The Podcast, coming at you live from EmceeTV Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. As always, with me, my bro.
This your boy Big Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast, and they know.
What's up, dog? How you feeling?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be able to jump on this podcast, you know what I'm sizzling, and speak my brain. I'm grateful to have this day, and I'm grateful to have a job to come home from, to a dope ass house and a beautiful family.
Amen. Amen. I worked the morning shift like Ray today. I feel pretty good about that. So I'm feeling all right. I'm out here. I got the rest of the day. Today's my son's birthday, so we're gonna get out there and have a little fun. He got AAU and basketball and weightlifting and all that other stuff. So he's gonna be a busy kid for the next little bit. But yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That's what time it is. The weather is beautiful today in Des Moines. You know what I'm saying? Got up to, I believe, about 85. The sun was shining. It was humid, you know. That's a that's a loud change from being ultra rainy and cold and shitty for the last few days that we had.
Yeah. No, it's we are supposed to get we are in a thunderstorm warning situation for this evening and tomorrow though, I believe. So, you know what I mean, not to crush your your positive news.
Right.
But my
Well,
kid
no,
up at
it was beautiful outside. They can't take that.
yeah, yeah. My kid up north just had a shelter in place situation uh at her college. So, um but you know, I mean, those things will happen. You just got to do what you got to do.
For sure. For
CP's
sure,
up in
man.
here. Much love. CP, what's good, bro? Straight Vodka Entertainment.
Shout out to CP, man. Make sure y'all check out his new tape, The Inception, by him and Tremaine on Straight Vodka Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Bringing R&B back for Des Moines, Iowa, because it never died. So
Amen.
get up on CP. Get up on CP. Man, with that being said, Steve, man, what new music you working on, man? What you about to release to the game, man?
So I got a beat that I made a while back. I love this joint, bro. It's one of my favorite beats I ever made, and I'm gonna see if I can't write something and record it before I go to Denver, and then try and shoot a
Yeah,
music video in Denver 420 weekend.
yeah, no, that's Steve style right there for sure.
So I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah,
Uh,
man. You don't got no you ain't about to drop any more of your big features yet or what?
I mean, I got a couple of them underneath the shoulder, but I'm gonna hang on to them for a minute. They're coming though. They're coming. I reached out to the homie JL. We're gonna see if we can link up while I'm out in Colorado. See if we can't get him to tap in and say what's up to him. I know that the Stevie Stone Fest just reported that they sold out, and so Stone Fest, whatever, something along those lines. Stone
I think it's
Fest,
the Stone Fest.
yeah, Stone Fest 2026 in Colorado Springs, I believe, is sold out. So if you didn't get your tickets, you missed out. You're gonna have to get them on the secondhand market. You're paying double the price.
Yeah, shout out to Stevie Stone and them fools for doing that. That's big,
It's a
you
stack
know.
lineup. It's Mayday. It's Stevie Stone, Cut Calhoun, JL. Who am I missing on there, bro? There's a
I haven't seen the flyer in a minute. I know it is stacked though. I know it is stacked.
yeah,
That's dope for them though. There's a lot going on 420 weekend. A lot of folks is doing a lot of big wild shit, man, and that's amazing for the culture because you know cannabis and hip hop and rap music that goes together. So you love to see all these festivals and you know all these big acts putting together, you know, big shows and the locals getting the opportunity to open for these big shows and shit. Like, man, cannabis and music go together. It brings this peace, man. It's that hippie shit. It's love, homie.
amen, amen. No, it's exciting to see everybody getting down like this and rocking together. So, respect to everybody. We got an extra special present for the number one contributor today, and I think it's CP. I think CP's already winning, and I think he won last time too. So we might have to double up on the gifts. CP, I got a couple of thanks for you today for being the number one contributor. So make sure you join the chat. We got a lot of fun stuff going on. We got gifts. We got prizes at MCTV. You never know what you're gonna get. You know.
Hey, and shout out CP, man. We got a new record coming together May 4th. May 4th, Big Ray West, CP, Test One, featuring Marcel P. Black,
Oh
representing
shit.
Oklahoma. You know, it's a joint called Stay Unified, produced by Tremaine. So, yeah, that's gonna be big. May 4th. So, yeah, shout out to CP, man. We working, we stay working.
Hell yeah. That's dope. Uh Sorry, I was typing in the chat. I can't chew gum and type at the same time, apparently. All right, so let's get right into this hip hop. We was moving a little slow today. I want to make sure we get all these topics in here because we got some heavy hitters. Ray, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
Yeah, man. Let's talk Gucci, man. Go wild.
All right. Give me 2 seconds. That one was not in the.
Go wild.
Now, okay, so let's preface this for anybody that didn't see the episode where we were discussing the situation. Um, Gucci Mane, Gucci Mane was taken captive allegedly, or yeah, I guess allegedly, uh, by Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 in order for Pooh Shiesty to get out of a record deal. Is kind of the what they're saying, right?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, and so um, yeah, we'll go ahead and tap in on that. I brought the image in.
So allegedly, Gucci Man disses Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 on Crash Dummy. And the reason I say allegedly because you know every ear listens differently. You dig? To some folks, it's not even a diss. It's just you know he's just telling a story. There wasn't no names involved, type of shit, and you know. But the article goes on to say this is from hiphopdx.com. Gucci Man has taken aim at Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 on wax just days after they were arrested for allegedly kidnapping and robbing him. The 1017 boss released a hard-hitting new song on Friday, which would have been April 10th, called Crash Dummy, which finds him addressing the Memphis rappers ambushing him at gunpoint earlier this year. Tell the truth. This is one of the bars. Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash dummy, and after all that, boy, you still signed to me. I'm like Birdman, a nigga, this my cash money, and your fat ass flunky, he a stone cold junkie. He raps over a signature trap production from Zaytoven that sounds straight from Guwap's mid 2000s prime. Gucci then recalls the January 10th meeting at a Dallas recording studio during which Pooh Shiesty allegedly pulled a gun on him and forced him to sign paperwork releasing him from the 1017 contract. Gucci said, I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Nigga dapped me up the whole time they plotting against me. He spits before adding, pressure on my chest, but I still ain't pressed. Pen to the paper, but it's under duress. That's crazy. Cuddy said pen to the paper, but it's under duress.
Yeah,
Steve, what are your thoughts on hearing that record, man?
I mean, it sounds like it 100% sounds like it's telling the tale of what happened. You know what I mean? And you're right. He doesn't come out and say Pooh Shiesty or Big 30. He doesn't say their names at all that I recall from the record. But he's definitely telling a tale of what went down, and you can kind of read between the lines because Pooh Shiesty is signed to him. You know what I mean? And so I feel like it's fairly evident who he's talking about.
Yeah, and you know you got folks on there talking about oh the feds was just like oh just give your testament in rhyme form and shit like that. Like it's a lose lose for Gucci Man. No matter how he approaches it, you know what I'm saying. People are just gonna say whatever the fuck they gonna say, man. And it's crazy that like being the victim now he's the one, you know what I'm saying? He's the one that everybody's attacking, but he the victim though. But he the one that's a snitch and all that. Like it's a crazy game, dog.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like at this point it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I imagine he probably didn't talk to anybody. You know what I mean? Um, I feel like he's kind of cut from that cloth where he would be the type of dude that would just be like, "Nah, we'll handle it." You know what I mean? And so, um,
Man, I think all these motherfuckers work for the feds. How about that?
Oh no.
They all doing this shit, dog. These fools is all hired to destroy the youth. How about that?
Well,
Bam. He
so
said, "Yeah, go ahead."
he said, "Mic drop." I mean, there could be some truth to that. There, people have made that accusation before that there was a meeting years ago, and the big industry heads are all supposed to be behind it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a possibility. I just got an open mind. Don't shit surprise me, and wouldn't shit surprise me. I don't feel like nothing's impossible to me, man. Nothing's impossible, dog.
Yeah,
I'm not married to one side of no story these days, man.
I feel you. Yeah, you know what I mean. Especially with new information, you know what I mean. Like some new information come out, I'm flexible. I may feel like this is the truth at this point based on information that we
Yeah,
got,
for
but
sure.
going forward, you know what I mean. Once more information rolls in, who knows? You know what I mean. We should have the right to adapt our viewings on things based on new information being presented.
Yeah, real play alike. And
Yeah.
for the record, the Gucci Man record, it is a dope song. It slaps, I saved it to my playlist. I think I think it's gonna bring good music out of him. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about he done been betrayed. Now his heart turned cold, and betrayal. I don't know about these other dudes, but when I feel betrayed, I make excellent music in the studio, and I rap about it. I've done that my whole rapping career. Rap about personal relationships and betrayals and lusts and all that. All that personal shit. So that's
It could
fuel
be
for my fire.
it could be very motivating
Yeah, doggy.
for
So,
sure.
and it sounds like it. It sounds like vintage goo wop. So,
Yeah. Um, all right. I did want to. We've been talking a lot of tours. There's a lot of dope tours coming up. I wanted to tap in on this one real quick because I'm excited. I'll be heading to Denver this weekend, and we got the Macro Dose tour coming through, and this happens to be one of the stops for it. It's originally billed as the it was originally billed as the 419 Eve party, but they've turned it into a whole tour. Ray and I kind of talked about this off camera a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago. But Wiz Khalifa, Two Chains, Burner, and DJ Bonix have now made this a full tour. But one of the stops, and that's a fire flyer. But one of the stops is the Red Rocks event, April 19th. So I wanted to tap in on that, and then, Ray, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think it's beautiful. Wiz, Two Chains, and Burner. Like, you can't fuck with that on a 420 weekend. That's the place to be. That's where I'm gonna be at.
Hell yeah,
I was out there,
yo,
uh, and I just went and seen Burner in Kansas City. So it's 20 joints gonna be up in the air, and it's a real smoky environment. So if you're into that, that's where you want to be. It's the perfect place to be, and the music goes well with it. It's
for
a
sure.
peaceful time. They'll probably have the food trucks cracking, like great times.
Yeah. And then I wanted to pivot one more time to right here. So originally, 420 at the Rocks was Ice Cube and Big Boy, and recently they had some updates on that, and it has been changed now. 420 at the Rocks now features Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Too Short, and Czarface, which is 7L Esoteric and Inspector Deck from Wu Tang. That is April 20th, 2026. I believe they still have some tickets available. But Ray, what are your thoughts on the switch up from Big Boy to Snoop Dogg?
I mean, for the fan in me, it's bigger. I'm sold now. If I was on the fence about Big Boy and Cube, shit, switching it up to what they just switched it up to, shit, I'm sold now.
Yeah,
I'd go now. And no disrespect to Big Boy, that's a legend, but I came up with Outkast. So I want Outkast and, I want Big Boy and Dre, I don't want to just hear Big Boy music.
Did you hear? I saw a video pop up over the weekend, and it said that. Oh, it was at a funeral. It was one of the stories that Andre 3000 was telling at a funeral Might have been for African Bambaataa, or maybe
Mm,
it was at Fife Dog's funeral. I'm not sure, but either way, they almost did a Tribe Called Quest and a Outcast album together before the passing.
yeah, that would have been crazy, but it might have been too much too. You know, a
Yeah,
whole album, maybe an EP. You know, but I don't know. That's some dream shit. You know,
yeah.
and that's beautiful. That's that shit you could, you know, that dream collab shit that we like to talk about and shit. So you know.
Ray, I wanted to pivot one more time, real quick. You have oh, well, hang on. We're still talking Denver. They added another show in Denver that weekend. It is Paul Wall. Whoops, that's a big graphic. Paul, I got to shrink you down. Much love to the homie Paul Wall. Brought that in a little big. He's on the Fortune and Glory tour right now. Shout out to Goo, Paul Wall, and the DJ spinning for him. Um, he's always showed mad love. Tremaine up in here, he hit us with some emojis. That's my dog, straight vodka entertainment.
Shout
Uh,
out motherfucking Tremaine, Cuddy.
but Paul's been dropping some fire music. But Paul is also performing on 420 in Denver with
Uh,
Mexican OT, uh, Juicy J, and Mike Jones. And I think that they had pre-sale tickets for that for $35. And so we snagged some tickets today.
about to say you're probably gonna win because it's affordable. The other show is probably where I would be at. There ain't no probably. That's where I would be at, no question. But
Yeah.
the affordability for this show, they're gonna win because times are hard right now, and you know everybody can't afford to go sit on the floor and see the Lakers. You know.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Even without Luca.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I don't know if I wouldn't want to compete in that market though in 420. Like when you hear Cube and Snoopy's in town, like what the fuck are we doing?
Right. I mean, and
Like,
especially with the event going on, right? Because that means Snoop Dogg is synonymous with cannabis.
man, what are we doing? Why do we want to compete with this show? Like that's my thought, but I mean they must be going affordability. That's their thought, you know. Like everybody doesn't want to pay $100+ or $80+ for a ticket, so we'll hit them with the $30 tickets, and you know, basically, you know, two or three for one of them type of shit.
Now, you said if you could be, you'd be there, but I believe you have a prior engagement. Shout out to DJ Strawstone and Nice Enough Entertainment for this one. I believe you're going to be rocking the Standing on Glizness tour.
You know, that's what some call it. You know what I'm saying? Some call it the Glizzy Fest as well. You know, shout out to Strawstone. You know what I'm saying for that creativity. Yes, I will be in Omaha, Nebraska, April 18th. April 18th, man, and I'm gonna have T Bear with me, and we're gonna be rocking the stages at Glizzy Fest. I believe we're playing the Reverb Lounge.
And I think
So
I think doors open at 3.
yeah, yeah, something like that, 3 or 4. It's an all day type of thing, man. 2 days,
And
big festival.
they just added so there was the Reverb Lounge, and then I think they just added the other joint too because it's cracking off so hard.
The waiting room.
The waiting room, yeah. So shout out to
Yeah,
Strawstone. I mean, Strawstone's been killing it. He's had an open invitation. We're gonna circle back around. We're gonna get Strawstone on here. We're gonna talk about this
I don't
glizz.
believe it.
We're
I
gonna
don't
get we,
believe it.
we're gonna get
We've
Strawstone
been
on here. We're talking
we've been
Glizzy
saying this.
Fest.
We've been saying that since we was downtown.
We're
I
gonna
don't
get down to
believe
some.
it.
We're gonna get down to some serious glizness.
Y'all can get down to that. I'm gonna be absent that day.
Oh, we're talking hip hop on MCTV. We're talking Strawstone. We're talking Glizzy Fest, Omaha,
Mm.
April 18th, Big Ray West, Reverb Lounge. Our
Now,
tickets
homie,
still
don't be
available.
attaching my name to no glue. No.
I'm sorry.
That's
Ooh.
hilarious. Hey man, I've had a whole bunch of the homeboys like they were like, man, I was gonna share your flyer, dog, but like, why you name your show that, man?
No, man, this looks like a great show. Looks like a lot of fun. CP said Steve is a fool. Yes.
Yeah, he know it.
Um, no, man, there's gonna be so many great things going on this weekend. Uh, I'm ultra excited. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun. Yeah, it looks dope.
Man, let's talk Breezy and Ursher.
Let's do it. This is an exciting one. This one's coming at us from Live Nation, I believe.
And this is surprises me that you're excited. You know, I'm like, for what? Fuck you excited for?
I mean, something this big, you know what I mean? I can't help but get excited. I don't spend a tremendous amount of
Right.
R&B,
This
but
is legendary, bud,
it
for the
is.
R&B world.
It is.
So the photo comes in from Mark Davis, Wire Image. You know what I'm saying? Article from hotnewhiphop.com. Headline reads, Chris Brown and Usher unveil official dates and locations for the Raymond and Brown tour. Nigga, that is massive. Chris Brown and Usher have officially unveiled the dates and locations for their upcoming Raymond and Brown tour. Last week, Chris Brown and Usher revealed that they will be going on tour together. What? The Raymond and Brown tour is one that has been a decade in the making. These are two titans of the R&B world that there is no denying that they share a fan base. This is real. This is real. This is easily the most anticipated tour of the entire year. They're not lying. Since the announcement, fans have been waiting for information about the tour dates. Well, after a countdown appeared online over the weekend, we now have an official list of dates, locations, and even some pre-sale information. Steve, any interest in catching Chris Brown and Usher for this legendary R&B worldwide tour?
Tell you what, my wife ain't going to that one.
Ah, boy, you right. Hey,
Keeping her ass at home.
you smart man. You smart man. You see them Chris Brown pictures?
She ain't getting no VIP. She ain't getting no VIP.
Get no VIP.
You upgrade no tickets, girl. What you talking about? We're gonna get backstage. We're gonna get VIP. The fuck you are. The fuck you are. We're gonna get an autograph. The fuck you are.
Shit.
Nah, man. Props.
Man, let the wife meet Chris Brown, man.
Nope. She'll get to meet Usher either. None of it.
That boy's smart.
I don't even know if she get to watch it on TV.
You smart. Nah, that's funny as fuck.
Nah, man. Props to them. You know what I mean? You can see, I threw up the screenshot from the IG post. Busta Rhymes on there. I mean, all the who's who, everybody on there. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be massive. It's gonna be huge. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna come out for this one. They're massive arenas. They're huge stadiums and whatnot. You know, they play in the Broncos Stadium, I think, is one of them. It's not a small lineup. Chris Brown just sold out Wrigley Stadium in Chicago on his own, I think 2 nights in a row. And so you add Usher on there too. You know what I mean? Plus whoever, it ain't just going to be them. They ain't going to just come out and hit the stage. They're going to have Redman and Method Man don't just hit the stage. You got a couple people to warm up the mic before you come out.
Man, I think I've seen that it was June 30th. They'll be in Minneapolis. Man, and I will be fresh coming back from Denver. Sheesh.
So what's that mean? You going?
Man, I know them tickets are gonna be stupid though, man. I can't do that. They ain't even worth looking up the prices. It ain't even worth it because I know a nosebleed is a guaranteed $200. It ain't even worth looking at.
All right. As soon as I started typing in it, it popped up crazy. Register for the artist pre-sale tour. Or tour pre-sale. Minneapolis, it already found. Pre-sale is April 23rd at noon. So you got about 9 days to figure it out. St. Louis is also on the list. That'd be July 21st. August 21st is Chicago at Soldier Field. But they're doing football arenas. These are massive. They're playing the Broncos Stadium. They're playing Ford Field in Detroit 2 nights.
Dog, man, these motherfuckers, some of these are gonna sell out, dog.
Oh, I don't doubt.
They're like that.
I don't doubt it. And all right, let's see. How many people does U.S. Bank Stadium hold? 66,000 to 60. Oh yeah, it's 66,200 to 66,860, depending on how they set it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. U.S. Bank, that's Minneapolis. I don't
Yep.
know. So Minneapolis might not sell out, but your cities that they're doing double dates, like your Vegas and your Los Angeles, and
And Detroit.
boy, watch out,
Yeah.
watch
Detroit.
out,
It's going down Detroit, and it's 4th of July weekend. It's going to be July
watch
2nd and
out.
July 3rd in Detroit.
Hey, them boys about to get paid money, 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 money. That's that Ted DiBiase $1 million man.
So, okay, now what are your thoughts on the fact that Live Nation is running this? You got to have somebody like that, or how do you feel?
Yeah, you got to. That's too huge. Now, concerts, guys of these magnitudes, has got to be somebody like Live Nation, in my opinion. You know, it's got to be the biggest of the big fish, because they're gonna put you in the. Ultimately, they're gonna put you in the stadium. I feel like a stadium gives the people more opportunity to come because there's more seats, so you're gonna sell more tickets. The prices are gonna fluctuate. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, maybe you could get some affordability in there, but I doubt it. Opposed to just an independent promoter that'll probably get somewhere like equivalent to our Valair or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And it could be a good experience, but you know, I feel like when you put two titans like that, you got to do a stadium, bro.
Now, we got Tech 9 and E40 right around the corner, and I feel like I saw somewhere on a flyer they had the Live Nation logo. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, which I'm trying to find the flyer right now to see if that's true or not. Uh,
I mean, maybe they doing something with the meet and greet or some shit or something. You never know, because they're giving away a ton of shit for that meet and greet. You see that?
I did see that they had the spin-off on the what was that movie with Brad Pitt and was it Morgan Freeman?
Uh,
What's in the box? What's in the box? Seven. What was, you didn't see the trailer for that?
nah, maybe. I
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
wild. They got it says over $600 in merchandise.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're giving away a ton of shit. It was like $200 tickets though, like $225. Nigga, I was like, whoa,
did you snatch yours up?
no.
It says the meet and greet comes with limited edition VIP package, black backpack, black sunglasses, gray travel pillow, steering wheel cover, wireless computer mouse, 8x10 canvas, on stage canvas print, cards, 8x10 canvas, live canvas print, 8x10, uh, red 8x10, 5816 forest vinyl. Strange With It Tour 2026 VIP T-shirt, 6-pack of T-shirts, mystery pack, general admission ticket. Uh, wow! And you get a 1 hour, one item signed from each of the headlining artists.
It's worth it. It's worth $200. Okay, they're giving you a lot of shit. You get to meet them. You get everybody can sign shit for you know. I'm not complaining. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't got it because if I got to do it, then I got to do. My wife got to do it, bro. And that's like $450 on the concert. We ain't even got into this motherfucker yet. We ain't even seen nobody rap yet. We ain't ate nothing. She drank liquor. You know what I'm saying? We ain't bought no drinks yet. Like we're arguably looking at a $600, $700 Wednesday or Thursday night, dog.
But it's Tech Nine, Ray. But it's Tech
Uh,
Nine.
I love Tech. That's why I went to see him 11 times while he was in Des Moines. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm gonna go see him. I'm just not getting that. We're not gonna do the VIP.
Can't do the VIP. I get it. I get it. I think we're gonna go to. We're not gonna be able
Yeah.
to do the VIP. Um,
You know, I met him. I met Tech hella times. I met King ISO hella times. So I would be essentially doing it to meet E40 for the first time. Meet E40 for the first time. You know, and sheesh,
yeah.
my wife loves 40 though. She really do.
It's
$450 though, bro. Ooh.
yeah.
I'm
And you got to
broke.
leave. You got to leave work early because they usually
Oh
do the meet and greet
gosh.
at 3 o'clock.
Oh gosh. I'm
So,
broke. Niggas is broke these days.
uh, yeah, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I see they got a couple of VIP packages left. Uh,
I ain't gonna be able to do it, baby.
yeah, I think we're probably just getting the GA tickets.
I think
Um,
the GA is like 70, ain't it? Like
I
shit.
think it is. I think it is. I got the website pulled up. Let me peep it out real quick. But I missed the last couple, so I dodged
Same,
those. So I'm gonna go
same,
ahead. I feel like I got to come out and support the homie.
same.
VIP meet and greet is 4 o'clock. Um, Matter of fact, I might even slide out to Valor today. I'm sorry, not Valor, Horizon Event Center, and see if I can't scoop me up some tickets after we get off the pod. Showtime
When they're
is,
cheaper when you go out there.
I think so. Showtime is 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, general admission tickets are $64.45. April 23rd at the Horizon Event Center in Des Moines, Iowa. King ISO.
Hey, give me some and I'll pay you the cash. I got the cash in my hands. Hello.
I got you, bro. It's the Strange With It Tour, Tech 9 E40, and King ISO. I'm assuming Tabo the Truth going to be out there hyping him too.
That's dope, man. It's beautiful to see ISO grow. You know, I thought it was crazy as fuck to see him opening up for Ice Cube in Kansas City. I was like, damn, man, that's you made it, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you just opened up for Cube, dog. Like,
yeah, that's huge. And you know he got to,
baby.
you know he got to dap up after the show. You know what I mean? Yeah, you ain't.
Absolutely, man.
Yo,
And that's the thing about this hip hop shit. Like, it's like you have an insatiable appetite. There's like, you think you did whatever you did, and you think you just conquered the biggest thing, but now it's like, okay, now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? Like, you just keep going and going. Like, I did a record with Crooked Eye. Once it comes out, it's like, okay, that was the biggest thing I wanted to do, but now what?
yeah.
Then you fucking chase somebody, you get a Tech 9 feature, and now it's like, okay, now what? And it just never stops, dog. Like,
You keep elevating.
yeah.
That brings me to our next topic. We're taking bookings right now. We've been reaching out to a lot of artists. I've been hitting a lot of people up. I handle all the booking. Shout out to everybody that's been messing with us. We just had the homie K Reno on here, and K Reno, my bad, and
K Reno.
K Reno, yeah, and it was dope to have him on, and you know he was such a dope guest, but we're gonna keep growing. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep leveling this up and keep bringing folks on and talking hip hop. I got a handful of people that said they want to rock with us, and so we're just kind of coordinating that. And you threw somebody in my inbox today, and we're trying to get that one on the books too. So we just gonna keep growing this, bro. We're gonna keep building.
Yeah, man. It gives us an opportunity to stay relevant in our community and in our hood, you know, and talk to the people that we recognize the most. And, you know, it gives other artists an opportunity to get on here and pop their shit as well, you know.
Most def. And so when we're talking about leveling up, I think we'd be remiss if we didn't mention who just leveled up, because these fellas might be at the top of the game right now. I don't know if you can go much higher than this, but y'all know I'm talking about Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang has been doing it for a lot of years. They've been out here holding it down. Shout out to everybody that's got them in their tape deck. But
sure.
But
shout out to Wu-Tang, man. Wu-Tang is forever. I know that.
Hell yeah. This image comes in from Bob Berg, Getty Images. Article goes on to say Wu-Tang Clan was added to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So this is kind of a mix. Part of this article is from that website. The other part is from Hip Hop DX. But I'm going to go ahead and just run through it real quick. It says Wu-Tang Clan redefined what a hip hop group could be, building a mythology, a movement, and a body of work that permanently changed the culture. Hip Hop DX goes on to say the class of 2026 inductees were unveiled on Monday, April 13th for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, with Sade, Luther Vandross, Oasis, Iron Maiden, Phil Collins, Billy Idol, and Joy Division, New Order getting the nod. Fellow rap icons Queen Latifah and MC Lyte will also be joining them in the Hall of Fame as recipients of the Early Influence Award, which recognizes their status as pioneers in music and the culture. Wu-Tang and Company will be formally inducted on November 14th at a ceremony held at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles, which will be available to watch in December on ABC and Disney+. RZA goes on to say, in all humility, this announcement filled me with joy, proudness, profound achievement, and awe. RZA wrote on Instagram in reaction to the news. I'm grateful to all my brothers and those who helped us on this path. Thank you, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is a true triumph. Wu-Tang forever. Ray, what you think?
I think it's well deserved. You know what I'm saying? Wu Clan not only has a cult following, but a very, you know what I'm saying? A very what's the word I'm looking for? Opposite of cult.
Um,
A very in your face following as well. You know what I'm saying? And they're legendary. They've been in the game. They rose the bar on what lyrical rap was. You know what I'm saying? In the early '90s, that East Coast style. You know what I'm saying? Real syllable heavy. Original hip hop beats. I say original because it's got I call it, the scratch and then the sample heavy and all that.
it's
So
straight true to the culture.
yeah, and yeah, I think that's very well deserved. You gotta recognize Wu Tang, man, for what they brought to the game.
Shout out concerned citizen who jumped in the comments. They said heavy hitters getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, heavy hitters for sure. You know what I'm saying? Wu Tang is like that. Now I would be a lie if I said I grew up slapping Wu Tang on the regular because that I was thugged out. We was on that West Coast shit growing up, but I do acknowledge what Wu Tang brought to the game. I like the more popular artists. I wasn't deep into the trenches. But of course, the Method Mans and a little bit of Ghostface and
ODB. Oh no,
no, no,
no.
no.
Okay, all right. That's all right. That's all right. I mean, I'm sure G-Ball always had it playing when you was getting lined up.
No, man. G-Ball's not going with that.
He ain't
A
spinning
little
no
bit of
Wu-Tang.
Ghostface and a little bit of Raekwon and Method Man. I'm cool. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
people still say that Raekwon's Only Built for Cuban Links is one of the most brilliant albums ever composed in hip hop.
I got both of them. I got part one and part two. So
Yeah.
I don't know that I would say that in my opinion, but I know it's definitely recognized. Part one, it's recognized as a classic hip hop album for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they hold it down. They hold it down.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, everything they've done from a lot of, Method Man has gone on to do a lot of acting. Uh, and then RZA has stepped into the acting world and created movies with Quentin Tarantino and Ghost Dog. Who did he do that with? Forrest Whitaker,
Yeah,
and you know
I
what I
remember
mean.
that.
Yeah, and then he did the whole soundtrack, and now I mean, they just keep elevating, bro. They're constantly growing. Shout out to M80 for all his work he's done with it and coming on here and telling them stories on MCTV. And M80 continues to work with them, and it's exciting, bro. It's exciting. I'm gonna cop me my tickets. I'm gonna go see him up in Minneapolis. I'm going up there.
You just sold yourself right there.
I did. I did. You know what I mean?
Just sold
Concerned
yourself.
citizen. Concerned citizen said Brooklyn Zoo and Triumph slapped. Raekwon's album was definitely hot throughout. It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Shout out Concerned Citizen, man. Shit. Cuddy used to have a gang of CDs too. He had all them No Limit CDs.
Yeah.
You remember them? Remember them No Limit CDs? They had them fancy cases and shit.
Yeah. With the wild covers.
Yeah, and all sparkly, iced out, and embossed or embroidered covers.
Yep. Yep. We were talking about it off air. Man, that was wild. Well, it goes into the one of these other articles. I guess it didn't even really necessarily make it in there, but we might as well just throw it in there. J. Cole joined in the basketball league. We was talking No Limit, and you said, remember when Master P joined the basketball league? I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's wild, but we looked it up, and what you were spot on with it, bro. You were 100% right era and right teams and everything.
Yeah, it was big. It was big. The Raptors and the Hornets. We remember that shit. That shit was dope.
Yeah.
J. Cole. Might as well just jump right into that.
Yep.
So this photo comes in via Kevin Mazur, Getty Images. An article comes in through KTLA Los Angeles. The headline reads, Visa issues cut J. Cole's basketball career short overseas. J. Cole and the Chinese Basketball Association had a good thing, but we don't know if we'll ever see them again. In a blog post, the rapper revealed his basketball career overseas had been cut short due to visa issues. Initially, I was scheduled to play in at least 3 games for the Monkey Kings of the CBA, says Cole. The work visa process took way longer than expected, so I was only able to play in 1 before heading back, he explained. However, the short-lived experience was a core memory for the Fayetteville, North Carolina native, whose real name is Jermaine Cole. Quote, I want to say thank you to the Nanjing Club and the CBA for allowing me to have the incredible experience. Also to my teammates who were mad cool and who really wanted me to get a bucket. I got to play 8 minutes in one of the top leagues in the world, got a few good looks, but wasn't able to hit one, he explained. A couple more games and maybe those shots would have started to fall. Either way, I'm fulfilled and grateful as shit. I feel like I dropped 20 and my knees felt like I played 40 minutes. The middle child rapper said the biggest win was experiencing China for the first time with his family. Quote, the people were kind, the cities are clean and beautiful, it's a very peaceful place. The high-speed train was crazy, super convenient. I was able to go from Nanjing to Shanghai in like an hour on the train. Distance-wise, that would be like going from D.C. to New York in an hour. What also surprised him was that he had fans abroad. Quote, I also didn't realize there were so many people in China that rock with my music. Thank you to everybody who showed up and brought an album to sign, he exclaimed. I was blown away. I felt the energy in the game and y'all wanted me to hit those shots too. I appreciate it. While his time with the CBA was cut short this time, he's not losing hope on a return. Steve-O, what are your thoughts?
You know, I thought it was dope. I didn't realize, and I'm gonna fact check this a little bit. I didn't realize that he had played for several other basketball leagues as well. Yeah. So first of all, it's super cool for him to get to go to China and hoop with them and everything. But apparently, he's got an extensive basketball career. I want to say he played. I can't find the article right now. Somebody broke it down. Okay, here we go. Nope, that's not it. Somebody had said he played in Europe, I want to say, and Canada, I want to say, but I'm trying to pull up the information right now, and I can't quite give you an exact location. Excuse me, Ray. What are your thoughts, bro?
I wasn't really moved by that specific, article because I'm not a fan of an American African playing for a Chinese team called the Monkey Kings. That don't sit well with me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but when I see the team name immediately and, I see him as a black athlete, I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? But the fact that he's able to, so to speak, live out one of his dreams and play in a professional league and that aspect of it, I think that's awesome. You're a successful rapper now. You can play in a basketball league, and it's all about achieving your goals. If that was on his bucket list, that's big. And anybody can't just do that. They don't just sign anybody. So he has to be talented. He has to be skilled. He had to put the work in, obviously. So hats off to J. Cole, man, for that accomplishment. But with that basketball team, though, they need to. They need to be checked. Somebody need to slap the hell out of them. And no black men need to be playing for that team.
It is a strange. I'm not sure what the reasoning for the choice of the name is, but we may have to dig in on that a little more. So here's his basketball highlights for J. Cole. He played for Terry Sanford High School in North Carolina. He hooped in high school. In college, he attended St. John's University on an academic scholarship and was a callback walk-on during his sophomore year, but never played in a game. In 2021, he signed with the Rwanda Patriots in the Basketball Africa League. He played 3 games, averaging 1.7 points and 1.7 rebounds in 15 minutes per game. In 2022, he played for the Scarborough Shooting Stars in the Canadian Elite Basketball League, appearing in 4 games. And then 2026, he went to China and hooped for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, to get these opportunities, you got to be showing something on film. You got to have some type of skills, you know. So yeah, man, salute to him for putting in the work to do that. You know.
I think it's kind of cool how he thinks outside the box. This man will drop a new record and then take it back to physicals, go post up in a 86, 92 Honda, whatever whatever he was pushing, and he will go out there and sell um he'll sell these CDs or tapes or whatever he's pushing, you know what I mean, and do hand-to-hand exchanges with the fans, old school style, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, he'll switch it up and go, all right, check that off the bucket list. We took it back to the old school. We brought it back. We showed them we can still do it. Now I'm going to go join a basketball league and I'm going to hoop for a year. You know what I mean? Because I'm assuming he intended on playing for the season or whatever. So,
well, you got to believe that he's not financially hurt by any means. So
gives him a little more freedom to
right.
to chase some passions.
When the bills are paid and you don't even have to do music anymore, I'm just doing it because I'm contractually obligated, or maybe just because I still have it in me and I want to. Maybe I can pursue my dream of playing in a professional league or becoming a professional bass fisherman or some shit. But motherfuckers like us, we're wage slaves. We haven't cracked that part of the code yet. So
Right. So Ray, the chat's jumping off over here. CP, it sounds like Concerned Citizens giving you a run for your money on winning today's prize. So you're gonna have to step up your responses a little bit, CP. But Concerned Citizen says, "I hear you, but China reveres animals as gods." So it sounds like it's a homage thing. But I understand your thought process.
yeah, different countries, different beliefs for sure. All I can give my opinion on is what I know. And,
Sure.
I know American that monkey and black man equate to some bullshit that I ain't with. You know what I'm talking about?
So yeah, some derogatory shit.
Yes, sir. So,
Yeah, you're right. Right.
but, he probably is right about China. It probably is godly to them. They probably, and, that's the different cultures of the world.
CP said, "Ha ha ha, you can have it."
But you
All
don't
right.
even know what it is.
I guess we're giving somebody else this autographed Ice Cube vinyl today.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh.
just kidding. Out shit. Don't have me on the hook for that one. Woo, woo.
I'm about to start commenting real quick. A B C D E F
Oh
G.
shit. The hosts are rigging the game. Uh,
Yeah, talking about
all of a
that
sudden, Ray
Ice Cube.
West is the number one commenter.
Yeah, boy, I need that Ice Cube vinyl.
Uh, no, man, we had missed a little bit of hip hop, but today was a good episode. We talked about a lot of fun stuff. I'm excited to be back on here. We are gonna miss Thursday. Thursday, I gotta work. Oh no.
What?
CP's holding down the rain. He said he said probably get Ray's Glizzy t-shirt.
This boy wild. Nah, man, I
Uh,
can't. I'm not wearing one of those. Okay, and I'm very secure in my sexuality. But there's some things I just won't do.
um, uh, yeah. So, folks, we're not gonna have a Thursday episode, but I'm thinking we're gonna try and get back at it on Tuesday. Tuesday we should have some good stuff going on, and then who knows? Maybe me and Ray will be able to pin somebody down. Tuesday will be the 21st. We'll be back at it, and then who knows? Maybe we'll be able to catch somebody on the 23rd. At I think we're both going to be there for the Tech Nine show on Thursday. So maybe we'll have a camera, even just a cell phone camera to go live with, and get a 5-minute TMZ style interview.
Man, I'm on cool duty, man.
Hey,
You
shit.
go to the concerts to work. I go there to chill.
I'm gonna be full TMZ mode.
I'm
Do you have
taking
a
my
do you have a do you have a comment for the camera, sir?
get the fuck out of my face, Stanley.
Security,
Oh,
security.
Stanley. Nah, man, I'm gonna be out there with my brother and my wife. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. I haven't seen Nina in a long time, man. It's been a few years since I've seen him, man. So
I was going to drive the Impala out there, but it's having some power steering issues. But I just got a new power steering set of hoses, so I'm going to try and get them swapped out. Who knows? I might even wrench on that tonight. I might try and swap out them out with the old hose, in with the new.
Go get us some tickets, Cuddy.
Yep. I'm going to bend the corner, and I'm going to see if I can't go catch the box office before they lock up, too.
There we go.
There we go. All right. Well, we better jump in this. We're jumping here. Let's see what today's number one guest, the number one commenter. Today we're giving out in an homage to Wu-Tang. We're giving out the screwdriver. Okay, it might sound like my tongue got fucked up. We're giving out the screwdriver from the Wu-Tang skit on 36 Chambers, or you can opt in to get in the coat hanger, but the coat hanger smells like shit. So this is for a true hardcore fan. And nothing but the best from EmceeTV and GFGTV today. So
hello.
The number one commenter is CP, I believe. So CP, if you want to stop by the studio and choose either the screwdriver or the coat hanger.
Mine shows me that CP is number 2.
Well, I guess I don't think we have a number 1 anymore. We got 2 people tied for number 2. So Concerned Citizen and CP, you guys are gonna have to, whoever shows up first can choose, and the next person gets the other item. But CP said y'all wild for that. Man, as always, I appreciate everybody tuning in, watching. This is your boy Wilson for EmceeTV.
This is your boy Big Ray West BI-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast and they know.
Thank you so much for liking, sharing the podcast, subscribing, telling a friend to tell a friend. Big ups to Wu-Tang for ending up in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And happy birthday.
Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, Rock and Roll, you know the edibles are kicking in. The edibles are kicking in. My lips aren't working anymore. I didn't know if I just heard that in my headphones or you heard it too.
Rock and Roll.
You ain't supposed to call me out like that, dog.
Shit, we need more shorts.
We're going to shorten this podcast.
Right.
Till next time, we out. Peace. Shit, somebody run the outro.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jumps. American Nightmare, that's where the spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like Cassius Clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us. Them moves ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck 'em like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, softer than a razor's touch. We hit that strip and get the caking up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big balls don't